Okay, guys, welcome back to part 2 of this Njakiri that I have been dropping on Love is Blind season 4. Hey, Love is Blind season 4 is hitting me hard. Oh, I am of my neighbor's dogs. We have the cutest dogs in this compound, like the cutest. Season 4 is really crazy. Now, when we finally had the couples had to go and meet each other's parents. Abi? They had to go and meet each other's parents to discuss what's going on, what's not going on. Couple 1, let me say Zach and Bliss. Zach and Bliss met Bliss's family. The mother was so sweet, she was so beautiful, so happy. In fact, she was willing to really take Zach as her second and her first son. She was very happy and nice for them. Now, Bliss's father was very tough, but then that is how a father should be, because people were dragging him. He was too this, he was too that. People wonder when they arrive, they should just say, take this thing and go, the same way that Micah's parents did. Micah's parents were acting as if they were tired of Micah. In fact, they wanted, please take this woman and go. No bride price, uncle. We will pay groom price for you. That's how when Paul came, they were acting. It's like, carry her and go. There is no problem. Now, when they went out we have to Bliss and Tiffany, Tiffany and Brit, Tiffany and Brit, they have such a wholesome relationship because they come from very solid backgrounds. Both parents are amazing. They are mature. Now I understand why they are so mature, because we have a lot of people saying that Brit is acting like he's gay. You people have never had a good man in your relationship, in your life. That is the problem. You people have not had a man treat you nice. That's why you think that the one that is treating a woman nice is gay. It's okay, we understand. All of you who are in that box who are saying that Brit is gay, you people should go and just look for a responsible man to be with. That is all I'm saying. The person you are with, divorce them, ex them. Because if you can see a man that is taking care of a woman, loving a woman like that, and you say they are gay, that's why they are doing that, it is because you too, you have never seen a good relationship. You are exactly like Jackie. Jackie has never seen a beautiful relationship. So when she met Marshall, Marshall is sweet, Marshall is attentive, Marshall is taking care of her, Marshall wants to be there for her. It is shocking. It's shocking. It shocked her. She did not know how to handle it. And that is why most people started telling him that he's gay. Jackie was saying that he's gay, he's this, he's that. He acts feminine, yes, that I will not refuse. But because the man acts like that, he's just being vulnerable with himself. He's just being playful. Ladies and gentlemen, can we come to a conclusion that most women have not had a good relationship? That is why they are so broken. And any man that treats them nice is gay for them. Anyway, I'm going to leave you people to yourselves. Then we have Nkwame. Uncle Kwame started complaining about meeting the parents. Oh, his mom is not very okay with it. Kwame, let me tell you something. First of all, if your mother was not okay with you, having somebody and marrying them in 2 weeks, or marrying a white woman as you are trying to put, because I'm suspecting you want to make as if you would not be on Love is Blind. You would have been on some African show who says man is tough, or who says my mother is the king. You would have been on that kind of show. You will not be on Love is Blind. So stop pretending with us. You're just trying to turn anti-Chelsea like that because you are very, very bad fashion. A very bad fashion. But it's okay. You are making us proud. We are going to disown you after you change your name back to Alex, because we want you to really go back to Alex so that we can disown you in the streets very easily. Comfortable, no problem. And as for Micah, as for Chelsea's parents are so bubbly. They are so nice and cute. Oh my God. I see where she gets her personality from. She gets it from her family. Her family is so bubbly, so friendly, so nice. They were really welcoming to Kwame. And the mother's first question was a weak me. Say, what is your relationship with the first question she asked was, what's the relationship of Kwame with their dog? White people, I don't know, white people. It's all right. We understand. You and your dogs. Now, let's go to the weddings. Most people predicted that Kwame would say no to Chelsea. But at the altar, Kwame said yes. Much to my surprise, of course. I need some lip gloss because this dry lips is not doing it for me. My makeup advisor has told me that I should concentrate on lubricating my lips. I'll not be on YouTube with crispy lips while talking about Love is Blind. Kwame, I knew would say no. But the minute his sister came in, I knew he would say yes. Because his sister kept telling him, don't humiliate the family. We are here for you. There is no running away now. She brought a beautiful gift for Chelsea. Oh, I told you guys my eyeshadow today is dedicated to Kwame's sister. Whoosh, yes. My eyeshadow is dedicated to Kwame's sister because Kwame's sister is my G. She is the main chick. That woman is amazing. Even if Chelsea's husband turned out to be a jerk, which we know he might be, because we are waiting just to disown him in the streets, as an African that he is, his sister is going to be absolute joy to Chelsea. Chelsea is going to have the best time of her life because of her sister-in-law. As for the mother, we don't know. Uncle Kwame has been pretending, saying that the mother is not comfortable. The mother is saying no to this relationship. But now when the sister came with the brother, they were saying that the father is comfortable. That no, let him not worry. It is okay. Let him go on and have his time. It is time for him to be happy. And I'm starting to give an Uncle Kwame the eye like, okay. The other one in season 3 dragged his mother to the wedding and said no. We are telling you people, Africans, going on these shows and disgracing us. We are going to disown you one at a time. When it is time for you people to return home, we will not accommodate you. We will wait for you at the airport. You will go back. You cannot humiliate us in war Netflix during Black African Women's Day or its month. And you expect us to welcome you back to Africa. Nkwame, you are not welcome back in Ghana. Prepare your mind. If Chelsea does not keep you in her country, just know that you are frustrated. Now, let me go now. After still the wedding, Kwame is still acting the same. He's still not giving me the feeling of a man who really loves his woman. He's still not giving me the feeling of a man who wants to be with his woman. Chelsea is there. Oh, I love you. He just has to. He will always say it just after her. Oh, I love you. She's there. Oh my God, how do you feel? He said, amazing, amazing. But you look at his face is saying terrifying. I mean, during the time he had to say yes, he was looking at this girl as if he wants to kill her. I was like, Uncle, are you a serial killer or you are a husband about to say yes or no? If you have to even say no, Uncle, calm down your face now. You will not then look at the girl as if she murdered your mother already. Calm down, Uncle. The next people we went to for the wedding, I wore my flip-flops, wore my bathrobe, carried my coffee, and I attended their wedding in the back row because I was not trusting the relationship was that of Zach and Micah. Oh, Micah. Ooh, Karma came back to you 10,000 fold, and I'm so happy. That's in peso. I'm gonna laugh like my evil aunties in Africa when we are cooking small pot for you for your bad fashion. Auntie Micah, how does it feel? How does it feel? Look, I'm not one to gloat over someone's failure, but you see your own Auntie Micah. No, I'm not pitying you, Auntie. You see where you are. You go cry from now to tomorrow. That girlfriend of yours that you even have, that's the most evil of. Look, from her friends, I could tell the kind of person she is. The only reason she's affected is because she felt humiliated. It's not because Micah feels like. That's why when they came to her, they asked her, will you take this man? She said she prefers him to answer first. I just said to myself, even I had to say yes to you for that statement that you are not sure you want me to answer first, is a no. And he said no, rightfully so. Look, Paul is not my favorite character on the show. I don't care for him. He actually is in obscurity. The only reason I was noticing him and his woman and girlfriend, fiance, whatever they are doing, is because of how evil his girlfriend is. Micah has been an evil character in this show. propagating all the evil from behind the scenes. She went after Kwame intentionally. After knowing that Kwame was engaged to Chelsea, she went after Kwame. And then she did not stop there. She and Irene were making fun of people here and there until the day Irene beat her tail. That's when she felt it and started saying, how would you? She was trying to check Irene. I'm sure Irene did not even care because Irene and her are the same kind of people. And now, look at the friends she has. Look at her friends. The other one looks so much like Irene, the one with dark hair. She looks so much like Irene. And now understood why she bonded with Irene so much in the house. No matter what bullshit Irene was pulling, she was right there with her. Look at her friend, the other one with the blonde hair. That one is as if she really just wants to marry the Irene. Or marry the Micah. That one, even if you do not approve of your friend's man, and for which, first of all, you know approve of my man as who? I go scatter balance your mouth if you open it anyhow. If you have to say something, say with the most utmost respect. Who are you? My mother. Even my mother will be very careful before approaching me in my adulthood to tell me about my man or my fiance or talk any rubbish. She came, oh, he's not it. He's not it. He's not it. Who as who? What ugly girl like that with her makeup as terrible as mine? Yeah, she and I can both not do makeup, but I'm better. I use my lip gloss. I think my lip gloss is bouncing. Right? My eyeshadow, I think, is popping. Yes, cannot tell me anything. She sat there with her poppily face, poppily, and she was saying that he is not it. During the wedding, you already see that your friend has been humiliated. Your friend has been stood at the altar by the man she was willing to say yes to. You start laughing and giggling. And now I back to when Micah and Irene were laughing at bliss inside the house, laughing at every other person that was going through something. And I was like, bitch, ain't Kama that beautiful? It is gorgeous. Kama, you are gorgeous. Yeah, you got served and we are happy. Our aunties are in the back room cooking the pot for you. Yes, baby. Another villain we have is Paul. Listen, you people like to pretend. You see the female villains too fast than the male ones. A male villain really has to put himself out there for people to see him, like the one Sheikh, the Indian guy from last season. He had to really put himself out there for people to even notice his crime. Even all the nonsense Josh has pulled off this last season, nobody seems to be talking about it so much. Same thing with Paul. Paul knew he was not 100% in for Micah. Why did he drag her to the altar? Even though I am happy he did, because I wanted her to have a taste of her medication. But let's just assume that Micah was an innocent, nice girl who had done nothing wrong to him other than love him. Why did you just sit there? I know very well that you can tell a woman, let's not do this. And you people stay away from the marriage. Yes, Jacqueline went and chose her guy, but they said they will not do a marriage, they will not do a wedding. You would have told this lady, look, I prefer us to date some more and get to know each other better, rather than dragging her to the altar. To the last minute, his friends and family are asking, what do you think? I don't know. What do you see? I don't know. Is the sky blue? I don't know. Is it green? I don't know. Paul, are you a scientist? I don't know. Paul, what is your name? I don't know. Everything Paul did not know. Carried Micah. Paya. Even the way Micah was laughing and climbing that altar was like, Micah was giggling like, it's like she was high on something. I did not understand that walk to the altar. That walk to the altar, it passed me by far. Maybe it's American walk to the altar. We in Africa, we are sipping tea and observing. People should correct us where we are wrong. Don't be angry. We are just stating our own thing according to what we are watching. Love is blind does not mean that we, the observers, will be blind to our opinions. No, we have it. Uncle Paul said, I love you, but it cannot go. If you borrow one Adidas, it will not work. And that's how I left that my sister on the altar and disappeared. Hey, America. But it's okay, Bliss, you deserve it. Enjoy it. I want to see her at the reunion. I really want to see her at the reunion. First of all, there was the first day I had a red flag with Paul. Was the day Irene was flirting with him in the pool, touching and massaging his laps and lips and touching him, even putting her fingers in his mouth and removing them, doing things. And then when Micah asked him, he said there was nothing. He did not see anything. He did not see anything. Paul is never seen anything. Papa Paul, what is wrong with you? Papa Paul is not seeing. I did not see anything. I did not see. I'm not seeing. What is your name? I'm not seeing it. Now let's go to the couple while we were still here. Brit and Tiffany. Yes! Netflix is doing everything to exploit Brit and Tiffany's relationship this season. They were doing everything in their power to exploit it. It's been a long time coming since Netflix has really found a true couple. And once they found Brit and Tiffany, they were milking the cow. Milking, as a cow dries, say I cannot produce milk. They say you will produce milk because where we are depending on you. They were milking that cow. Milking that cow until the cow was dry. When they kept showing us their adverts, it looked like there was something that happened that will make Brit to say that he's not supposed to compromise. He's not going to settle on he's not supposed to settle. We were like, was he saying that to our Tiffany? It's not possible. But then they came to it. He is so sure. Oh, a man who is certain about you. He is so certain. It is Tiffany. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever. Tiffany's father came. He spoke to that man for 2 minutes. The man fell, yakata, bang, and said, I give you my daughter. Take my daughter. Wholesale. Don't bring anything. Take her. I'm telling you, the guy was sure of himself. Now the problem why Netflix was draining this guy's relationship and languages was because his suit on the day of his wedding. It seems his brother went and took the suit and it was not the right size or something, because I really noticed he was stressed. And now to see the humility in this man, he would have sent one of his friends there to help him. He gathered himself, took the car, ran to town, met this lady, pleaded with her, please, I need this thing. This man is a man of class, caliber and timber. He likes to look a certain way. Have you seen the body structure? He has to fit it with something good. He went there, they fitted his suit, he came back for his woman, ready to climb the altar. And the most beautiful surprise of his wedding day was that Marshall was present. Marshall and Brit have really formed such a beautiful relationship. And I'm really just happy for Marshall that he has such a positive influence in his life. And if you see people who are mature, who have the same thought processes, they tend to gravitate towards each other. That's why you see that Brit and Marshall gravitated towards each other immediately they were in the house. Those are people with mature minds. Their brains are developed. They know what they want and they want to go for it. My poor Marshall went for it so hard. But he picked the wrong woman. I was really wishing that Marshall picked Chelsea. Chelsea, I think, would have loved Marshall because he's black. I think she just likes black men. Because the description she was giving about that guy, they call him what? Kwame, it did not match. That guy is ugly now. Let's not pretend. He's ugly. How can Chelsea say he's very handsome and talented? Talented where? That ugly song he gave you during the thing. I want the rating. The rating. The rating. He was playing guitar like one uncle that came from. I want the rating. The rating. He should have just sung African Queen. Or American Queen. Whatever. You should have just left that song out of the mix, please. It was too much now. Talented. I really wish Marshall picked Chelsea. He would have poured so much love into her and she would have reciprocated. It would have been beautiful. Those two, because I see that Chelsea and Marshall, they also have a very good friendship. A friendship that I believe if they connected sexually in the pot, they would have made a beautiful couple. They respect each other. The way they talk to each other is really nice. Which I hope those were the two that linked up, because Auntie Jackie, I don't know how you passed you took marathon, bypass every villain from Love is Blind, and you are now at the top of the throne. Auntie, how did you do it? You have to give us more input. Tell us. And then this auntie can lie for Africa. Marshall came for Tiffany and Brit's wedding, came and just encouraged his brother, sat there in the back, clapping, and you look at his face, you can tell that he was wishing he too could do that with his own woman. And I'm telling you, Marshall, I promise you, you are going to find that woman. You're going to find your Tiffany. You're going to find your Lauren out there, and you're going to pour in all that love, attention, and maturity into her. And you will live happily ever after, because you deserve it, darling. You deserve it. Look at the two men people are calling gay on the show. Because those are the two men who are very in tune with their emotions. Those are the two mature men on the show. Black women in America just don't know how to see a man that is loving on them. They don't know it. Anyway, I've left people for Jesus. As for us in Africa, we are sipping tea. And we are still pleading. We are still pleading on our sisters in Africa and America. People should come together. Those of us, the love is blinders. The negligee pot that they are mixing, let us mix something, small something. Carry Auntie Chelsea. Because Auntie Chelsea has said yes to Kwame, but I'm still having that relationship still has a K-leg. That marriage has a K-leg. We have to carry Chelsea, let her enter Africa and see her options, so that she can send divorce paper to Kwame. But Kwame will not be entering Africa because we have rejected him. He will stay there. So if Chelsea refuses you, you are finished. That is all I'm going to say about this issue. So after all, Zach and Bliss, they also went to the altar, and Zach looked so nervous. Zach looked as if he was going to burst in fear. I think the truth is that Zach is always on eggshells. He's still scared with the fact that he chose Bliss second, and he still is afraid that Bliss might reject him. So he was so scared right up to the moment Bliss said yes. Then you saw him light up. And the most beautiful thing, they played that song. The song the two of them wanted to dance during their wedding. I hope you dance. My voice is not good too, but just understand, I must sing this song. You put hear it. Sit down, no. I gathered myself with my bathrobe. In fact, I wear scotch for this one because it was special. I wanted to see and observe what is going on. And I sat in the back row. No, the middle row. It is Tiffany and Brit's wedding that was in the front row with fascinator in my head, blush in my cheeks, eyelashes were painted. I even tinted my hair in honor of Tiffany. And I wore my cha-cha. I sat in the front row because I knew it was a definite yes. Brit said, absolutely yes. Tiffany said, most definitely yes. I'm like, yes, baby. See, even when he is walking in, you can see that these people have solid, beautiful family background. See how they are clapping. Yeah, our couple is here. Love is Blind is so happy. Negligee, they are so happy with themselves. They finally met a couple again after a long time of bringing in imbeciles into the house. Please, Love is Blind, people should look for better couples in season 5. You have tried in season 4. I had one couple, because the rest, I don't know what's going on there. Zach and Bliss, I'm praying for them all. I'm really wishing, I'm hoping for them, because I think Zach is a guy who can really make it as a good husband for Bliss. He is, besides being emotional, he is also rational. He uses his head a lot. He is smart, and he really cherishes the girl. So I just hope they work out. But the relationship still get killed. And Kwame, no, I'm not for it. Chelsea, Auntie Chelsea, we are still looking for a husband for you in Africa. We know you like African men. We look for you a husband here. You will carry your beautiful self. Come and carry and take him to your pink room. You will make beautiful African and American mixed babies, and you give it to us in Love is Blind show. Well, guys, that was my thoughts on the fellow relationship people. But I'm going to say this. The couple, I think, were the best couple that would have stayed together forever and ever, killing each other. You see, Irene and Micah, those two would have made a good couple. Jackie and Josh, they got what they deserve. Two of them, they deserve each other. There is nothing to twist there. And I was wishing Micah would have gone with Kwame. The two of them with their toxicity and bad fashion would have mixed each other until they grow mad. It would have been perfect. And then I wish Marshall really saw Chelsea and the two of them live happily ever after. It would have been so good. I know they would have been a good couple. Those two, they would have been a good couple. And then the rest is history. I don't care about them. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Until next time, if there is any question, anything you disagree with, anything you agree with, comment section is there for that. Just be respectful with one another. And also remember, it's just a show and it's just my opinions.